Welcome back to Behind the Gloves. I'm Gas Singh and I'm joined by WBA interim heavyweight world champion Dynamite Daniel Dubois. Daniel, how are you?
I'm alright, man.
Before we talk about why we're here today, you had a recent performance against Bogdan Dinu where you picked up the interim heavyweight championship. Have you had a chance to look over that fight with Shane?
No, honestly, it was a quick stoppage, wasn't it? And I think after I saw it the first time, I really didn't need to see it again. It was over so quickly, and nothing really I needed to adjust. Really, I just get better at it.
And how is your relationship with Shane? Is it progressing the way you thought it would when you first joined up with him?
Shane is great, he's a good young trainer. He's had multiple world champions, so he's got probably more experience than a lot of the old coaches out there. And his dad, Barry Mcguigan, he has a load of experience. We all know who Barry was, and the both of them in the gym with me is great.
And just before we finish up on this topic, you're in touching distance of a world championship now. Like, you're more or less right there, either challenging Trevor Bryan, who's a regular champion, or Anthony Joshua, who's a super champion. Does that change your mindset knowing that?
Similar, same. I've got the same mindset. I want to get these titles, and I'm excited for it. That I'm in the position that I am, and ready to take the opportunity when it comes.
Now let's move on to why we're here. Sunday, August 28th, 29th, I think it's going to be early in the morning. You'll be over in Cleveland, Ohio on the Jake Paul Tyron Woodley Undercard in your American debut. You must be pumped about that.
I am, man. It's going to be amazing. I'm sure the atmosphere is going to be buzzing. It'll be like the biggest thing that's ever hit that town anyway, so we'll see what's up.
Are you looking to go out there and make a statement?
Well, of course, all the time. Every time I step in the ring, I want to impress and put it on them. And if I can make a statement out there in front of an American audience, then I'm definitely going to try.
Obviously, you're facing an opponent that's never been stopped before. Are you going to be looking for the knockout? Let's be honest. Get straight to the point.
Every time I step in the ring, I am. But so it's not about looking for it. It will come once I'm doing everything right. Shane and me, and the whole team, what we've been working on, and staying focused and ready. And I want this, I want this, so it will make it happen.
Do you know much about your opponent?
No. Honestly, this first week I found out who about him, really. So there we go. It's another name, and I don't really care.
Perfect. In terms of fighting in Showtime, what does that mean for you? Like, you've all the greats, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, have all had exposure across Showtime. It's a massive network across America. We can view it here in the UK, but to have a platform like that, adding to like what exposure you have on BT Sports, that must mean a lot to you as well. It
was, it will do. With the many of the great fighters and the great fights have been on that network, so to be on there, and I just want to make a statement and go out there and do myself proud and do my family proud as well.
And just before we kind of finish up, last couple of things I want to talk to you about is obviously there was news out this morning that that Caroline didn't qualify for any medals. Have you spoken to her, and what are her spirits like?
She'll be gutted, of course, and devastated, but she just needs to take a step back and think about it. She's had amazing results as an amateur. She stepped up really quickly to the senior Olympic level, and she's qualified. So I think she's done brilliantly, and she just needs to take her time and think about the next move, really.
Is that definitely the next step for her, turning pro?
I hope so, because I think this women's sport and boxing needs her.
When you have spoke to her prior to the Olympics, and even now that the Olympics her journey is finished, was there any advice you kind of offered to her?
Now it's over, she has to just take her time making up her mind, and she knows herself. She wanted to be at this level, and she got there. So it's got her in that she never medalled, but she'll have an opportunity. She's got a great CV, and the pro ranks is waiting for her, I believe.
And last thing before we finish, obviously I mentioned earlier you're the WBA interim heavyweight champion. We have a massive clash, 25th of September, AJ against Usyk. How does that fight turn out in your opinion? I
favour AJ. I think it'll be a great fight because Usyk's no pushover. He's accomplished a lot as a fighter, and he's a top guy. So it'll be a good fight, but I favour Joshua.
Perfect. And finally, have you got a message for the Americans that will be watching you on Showtime?
Yeah, man, I'm coming coming out there to deliver a devastating performance, and check it out.
Perfect. We'll end it there. Mr. Dynamite, Daniel Dubois, thank you very much for talking to us here at Behind the Gloves.
Oh, hey there, fight fans. Didn't see you there. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go to do so by clicking right here, or else.